Hello there and welcome to Superability. Did you know that 7 seconds is all... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds is all you have to make a first impression. Now that means that your introduction has to be solid, grammatically correct and attention grabbing. In this video, we shall learn how to introduce yourself confidently. Always begin with a greeting depending upon the time of the day and the type of setting. Is it casual or formal? Now if it's casual, then a hi, hey, hello, simple greeting would do. Else insert an appropriate greeting depending upon the time of the day. Now anything before 12 p.m. will be good morning. 12 to 4 p.m. is good afternoon. And beyond that, everything falls under good evening. Please note that good night isn't a greeting, that's more of a closing. You can never start your introduction with good night. Good night, I'm Supreet is incorrect. Good night, how are you? Basically, no. No conversation can happen after you've said good night. It's more of a parting phrase than a greeting. Next, give your name. Now there are a few ways to saying that, but myself is not an option, people. Myself, Supreet. That's the most incorrect way of introducing yourself and the most common mistake we all make. So please do not start your conversation with myself, especially at a job interview. It's a big put off. Instead, stick to my name is, or even better, I am. My name be theek hai waise, but it sounds more like a school intro, like my name is so and so and I like to sing a nursery rhyme. Therefore, the more confident approach is I am. I am Ramesh, I'm Vibha, I'm Dominique, I'm Rehan. It's the best way to introduce yourself. Step number 3, attach a reference to your name. Who are you? Now this depends on the situation. For example, I can enter a classroom and say, I'm Supreet Bedi, I'm a personality development trainer. Now if you enter a meeting or meet someone new at work, you could say, I'm Raj Singh and I'm from the IT department. So normally your profession makes a very good reference point, but you can't always mention your work, especially in a casual setting. Say for example, you just met someone at a wedding and you want to introduce yourself to a group of people. Now an apt introduction then might be, I'm Shivani Malhotra, Richa Auntie's neighbor, or Mr. Das's daughter. Basically you have to give them some connection as to who you are because they don't really know you. Next comes the purpose. Why are you here? Now you've got to keep this short, simple and to the point. Let's go back to our examples that I mentioned before and see how we can attach purpose to those statements. I'm Supreet Bedi. I'm a personality development trainer. I'm here to clear any doubts you may have on communication and diction. Now this last line becomes the purpose. I'm Raj Singh and I'm from the IT department. I'm here to check if the new software is working fine. Purpose. I'm Shivani Malhotra, Richa Auntie's neighbor. I need help with the flower arrangements. Or I came to check if everything's okay. Or I'm just checking if everyone has had dinner. So the aim is to bring purpose to your presence. Why are you here? So आपने अपना नाम तो बता दिया, काम भी बताना ज़रूरी है, and that's purpose. So far we have the greeting, the name, the reference and the purpose. Now, our introduction is pretty much complete, but the art of a good conversation lies in including the other person, so that the conversation isn't a monologue. मतलब ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आप ही बात करी जा रहे हैं और दूसरे को मौका ही नहीं मिल रहा, जैसा कि यहाँ हो रहा है. But don't worry, this is not a conversation between two people, so it's allowed. But otherwise in a conversation, you give and take lead. So the best practice is to end your introduction with a question that involves the other person, which indicates it's his or her turn to speak now. Now this question can be something generic, something like, what brings you here? Or after you've said your name, you can ask, and you are? So refrain from saying, what's your name? थोड़ा बचकाना लगता है, like the school going lingo I was talking about before. So, and you are sounds much better. Like, क्या नाम बताया आपने? It's the same kind of tone. So now let's revisit the previous examples and attach a question to that introduction. I'm Supreet Bedi. I'm a personality development trainer. I'm here to clear any doubts you may have on communication and diction. Have you all taken personality training before? Question. I'm Raj Singh and I'm from the IT department. I'm here to check if the new software is working fine. Has anyone had any issues till now? Question. I'm Shivani Malhotra, Richa Auntie's neighbor. I'm just checking if everyone has had dinner. Can I get you some dessert now? Question. Throw to question keeps the conversation engaging. It's an invitation for the other person to start talking. It's a bit like playing tennis. So if the tennis ball is the conversation, then the aim is to keep taking turns and not let the ball or the conversation drop. Ball giri, the conversation hits a dead end. It's a bit like that song. Do you remember? Dal gaya din, ho gayi sham, jaane do, jana hai. So it allows for a more smooth interaction. Lastly, when introducing yourself, remember to have clarity in your speech. Be loud and audible. Don't mumble. So अगर आप ऐसे बात करोगे तो कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा आप बोल क्या रहे हो. So please open your mouth and talk. Open your mouth and talk. Do not come across as somebody who doesn't know what they're saying. Be confident and start your introduction with a smile. Set that tone from the very beginning. So it will be more like, hi, I'm Supreet. Not, hi, I'm Supreet and I'm just here to give you an introduction lecture, because at the end of the day, if I talk like that, then no one's going to be interested in what I'm saying. So a smile really makes a big difference and it invites the other person to a more pleasant experience. Although social distancing may not allow for it, eventually I hope we can all get back to some handshake, because it's a great confident experience as well. It lets people know that you're quite serious in what you're about to say and you mean business. So normally you'd shake hands in a corporate setup or in a professional setup, a formal setup, but when you're with friends, a simple hand raise does just fine. You don't have to get up and hug if you don't know the person. Just a simple hey, hi, nice to meet you. That is just fine. Right, I hope this has made you more confident in creating impressive introductions. Please do subscribe to Superability for more on personality enhancement. Oh, and do leave comments below because I love reading them. It gives me an idea on how you're getting these videos, how you're perceiving them, and how else should I bring them to you. So I'll get my thinking cap on. Until next time, and you guys take care. Lots of love.